Alright, I'm here. Hello Stein, how you doing today? Right, ready to go with some Wonders of Sodor today, since there's been an update from Dovetail Live last night. So I thought, yeah, the next stream's gonna have to be Wonders of Sodor, hasn't it? Ooh. Oh! Wait. Wait, is Thomas with the LBSC livery a separate? No. Okay, it looks like they just share. Yeah, they just share missions rather than being classed as a whole separate character. Oh well. Alright. Yeah, let's do a run with LBSC Thomas. Napford run around and then Napford to Farquhar. But yeah, I was watching the Dovetail live stream last night. Oh my god, he looks so good in his LBSC livery. It looks so good. Oh no! I'm gonna run over the signal! Wow, I was so enamored by how good Thomas's LBSC livery looks. I completely ran the signal. Isn't that just like me to do, isn't it? Oops. Got a lurk. Okay, no problem, Stein. But yeah, as I was trying to say, I was watching the LBSC... the Dovetail live stream last night. I was pretty much just scrolling on my phone while my iPad played the live stream because I wasn't really interested in Train Sim World 7. So yeah, I was just sitting there scrolling and it took what felt like forever to get to Wonders of Sodor. And they started talking about, like, you know, like how they've created this game and stuff like that. So it was a bit like, yeah, can we get to, like, the actual news? Like, is there gonna be any new characters or anything? Or new lines? And then they just gave us a picture with two engines, very, well, to me and everyone else, it feels very clearly like it's Edward and Henry and Toby. I'm sorry, I cannot speak today. With Henry coming in winter this year and Toby coming next year. Which is interesting. In fact, maybe I should have like a picture. Wonders of Sodor, Henry, Toby. Like, where's that promotional picture? Alright, just save it in my downloads. I don't care. I'm gonna delete it, like, not too long in the future. Image. Excuse me, my throat's playing me up as always. Right, here it is. Like, those definitely look like Henry and Toby to me. Toby is extremely obvious. Also, additional patches and updates to come, including the official expression wheel. And that's all we got. I was a bit like, oh, is that it? Like, we don't even get to see Henry and Toby. They're just giving us silhouettes. Yeah. That is all we got. That's all they showed us. Which, don't get me wrong, I'm excited for new characters. But it would have been, like, nice to actually get some more, like, things to see, I guess, rather than just 2 silhouettes. But I can't deny, Henry and Toby are kind of low on my list of characters I would like to see in Wonders of Sodor, because, like, Henry for the most part is a mainline engine, and we've already got 3 of those in this game. Excuse me. And Toby is... Alright, apparently I missed, but it was still close enough to be accepted. Yeah, look at that. He looks so good in his LBSC livery. Yeah, this is, for the most part, all we've actually got now, is just a new livery for Thomas. Yeah, getting a bunch of screenshots for, like, the thumbnail. Right, thank you. But yeah, I'm still excited for Henry and Toby. It's interesting that they're releasing Henry on his own in winter, and then Toby's not until next year, so... Like, I was hoping that maybe we'd get, like, a group of engines, like maybe 2 or 3 characters. Oh, hello, Percy. It's a bit strange to see Thomas in his LBSC livery with Percy around. You know, like, if they release the little Western branch line with both Duck and Oliver, like, that's what I was hoping we'd see, like, stuff like that. But no, it looks like in the major updates, there's only gonna be 1 character per update, probably. At least that's my guess. Also, can't deny, this picture looks kind of weird compared to all the others. Like, all the others are in the exact same style, and then this one looks a bit out of place. Well, in the end, hopefully we'll get even more. Because I really want to see a lot more in this game. This game is honestly really fun, even though it's very... even though it's very simplistic and ultimately repetitive, it is still a lot of fun. So I'm definitely still excited to have Henry and Toby, even if they are still doing runs that we already do. Like, maybe they could give it a bit of a diversity, like, even if, Henry is a mainline engine, maybe he'll be like a freight engine, so he's pulling a different train rather than just pulling the express. Because as far as I can see in these timetable modes, that's pretty much all the engines, all the mainline engines do is just pull passenger trains. We need some freight trains in timetable mode on the main line. Hi, it's official. How you doing today? What kind of bullshit is this? This is Wonders of Sodor. Hello, Gordon. I'm just pulling a passenger train along Thomas's branch line. Gotta keep Thomas's livery on the show the entire time. You low-key never even watched Thomas. Wow. What kind of childhood did you have in that case? A big chunk of my childhood revolved entirely around Thomas. So the idea of not having Thomas in my childhood is like unthinkable to me. Even though I've never played it, I'm pretty sure this game is pretty similar to Train Sim World, just with Thomas instead. Cartoon Network, X-Men, Naruto, Dragon Ball, Tom and Jerry. I did have Cartoon Network, and I also did watch a lot of Tom and Jerry. As for the others, not really. Drake and Josh, never watched that either, although I heard of it. Perfect stop. Get a few options for thumbnails. Well, yeah, I'm really happy they made this game. It's been a lot of fun. It's also something nice to play when I feel like having a bit more of a chilled out day. And since there's so many jobs to do, it's going to take me a very long time to finish them all, which is good. I do really hope there's going to be more characters in the future, though. Because I know we all want to see Edward on, like, Edward's branch line. Duck and Oliver on the Little Western. The Skarloey Railway. The Arlesdale Railway could be really fun as well. I guess something of note is, so far with the playable characters, even including Edward, Henry and Toby, we've only got one Diesel. And that's Diesel himself. Hi Asha, how you doing today? I'm fun as well. Thanks. I guess. You're fun as well. Yeah, we only have one Diesel character we can play as so far. Also, we only have one girl. We only have Emily. Like, what about the other female characters in Thomas? Like, I'd love to see Rosie in this game. She could be really fun. What other female characters would be really fun to have? I'm drawing a blank. I can't think of any. Why am I struggling to think of any?
That's not a happy ending.
No, it's not. Why can't I think of any female Thomas characters? Thomas and Friends. Female characters. Oh yeah, Nia and Rebecca. Rebecca could be really fun. I know a lot of people don't really like Rebecca, but I honestly do. Like, I think she's a really fun character. Yeah, she is. She has a very similar job as Gordon, which is a kind of a negative, I suppose. Who else is there? Marion could be interesting, although she's a steam shovel, so playing as her would probably involve really changing the game, or at least changing what kind of playstyle she has. Like maybe we'd be working in the quarry as her? Like digging up rocks? Like that could be interesting if they design that. Be a similar thing with Diesel 10. Like if they put Diesel 10 in the game, like they'd have to make Pinchy like controllable, right? Like we could go around with Diesel 10 grumpily like picking up a tree that's fallen on the tracks, or picking up scrap to put into trucks for someone else to take away, or maybe for us to take away ourselves. Like that could be fun. What is up with those trees? There is Lady, I suppose, but I feel like Lady is incredibly low on my list of like characters I would like in this game, because the whole mess of Thomas and the Magic Railroad. Like, I guess if they did implement the Magic Railroad into the game, like, I feel like a lot of people would be like, no, we don't want this in Wonders of Sodor. Wonders of Sodor is meant to be the realistic side of Thomas and Friends, not frickin' magic. Like, I can definitely understand the people that don't like Thomas and the Magic Railroad because of the whole making the world, like, exist because magic is, like, something I agree. I'm not really that keen on for Thomas and Friends. I don't know, maybe they could find a way to implement Lady anyway? Like, how could they implement Lady without implementing the whole Thomas and the Magic Railroad? Like, she could just be, you know, a character that you can spawn, like, in free roam and drive with her. Like, that could be a thing. Like, she's not part of any stories, but she is just there for people that want to use her. Mavis, I suppose, but that's another character that is, like, based on Thomas's branch line. Like, I feel like with the characters that I would like to see in Wonders of Sodor, there's two different categories that I'm kind of taking into mind. That is those characters that would introduce a new place along with them. Like, that's my main thing. And then also just characters that are different from those we've already got. So like how I've been describing, we've only got one female engine and we've only got one diesel engine. So prioritizing females and diesels would definitely be up there for me. Oh yeah, I need to turn down the volume of this game, don't I? It's too loud. I guess I need a tunnel to really judge like how loud it is. Maybe down a bit more. Like I'm just using the Elgato audio thing to like, oh, too low. 75. Let's try that. Did that even make a difference? What if I turn it way down? Is this going to be obvious? Oh yeah, that definitely made a difference. I don't know, I'll leave it at 75 for now. There is a Shima, that's a female character, and also an Indian engine, which is different. So that's like two categories. But then there's the whole thing of like, why would she be here? Like, she's based in India. Like, maybe they could have... Well... like, if they had the, scene where Thomas and Ashima meet, like when Ashima comes to Sodor by mistake, instead of to the mainland. Like, because they had that thing where Ashima took Annie and Clarabelle because Thomas had just left them behind to get ready for the Great Railway Show. Like, maybe they could do something with that, but if they have, like, oh, by the way, Thomas and Ashima are now off to the Great Railway Show, they're gonna have to show it in the game, aren't they? And that's gonna be very... Oh my god, actually the Great Railway Show could be really fun. Now that I think about it. Yeah, they'd have to implement probably quite a lot of characters. I guess the shunting challenge could be interesting.
Sorry, I'm all hot and bothered. Got teething troubles, you know.
Yes, I would like to have Derek in the game too. Like, in the Great Railway Show, they have the shunting challenge. And we do have the shunting challenge in the game, but it works differently. Because in this game, apparently they measure you based on score as opposed to time. Like, maybe if they implemented the Great Railway Show, they could have a variant of the shunting challenge where you have to finish it in a certain time, rather than in a certain number of moves. That could be fun. And then the actual race itself could be interesting. But the best dressed engine could be a bit awkward because, well, not awkward, but bland. Because that just consisted of the engines just slowly making their way through the yard. definitely be interested if they decided to do it. Then they'd be able to implement a lot of different engines, like, if they did that. But then it would just be the thing of, like, well, these engines are only used in the Great Railway Show, so when would we use them again in the game? Besides, like, spawning them in free roam. Like, they would make absolutely no sense in timetable modes. Maybe instead of literally doing the Great Railway Show, like making like an adaptation of that in the game, maybe instead they could just have a Great Railway Show that is happening on Sodor and is with different Sodor engines. So they could have, you know, the shunting challenge and the race just on Sodor and between Sodor engines. Then that would make a bit more sense. And you wouldn't be implementing a bunch of characters that would ultimately be useless outside of the Great Railway Show. Like in the Great Race, like, yeah, you could have Spencer there. Like, yeah, he's not a Sodor engine, but he regularly comes to Sodor. Like, he is a character who makes sense on Sodor. For the strength competition, you could have Murdoch. I guess if you wanted, you could implement Hank, but, like, do we really want Hank in this game? Like, who out there is really calling for Hank to be put in the game? A character who only appeared once, and, as far as I know, has had no real impact on the fandom. Along with the fact that his basis doesn't exactly make sense. Hank lovers will be happy. Fair, I suppose. Are there really any Hank lovers out there? For me, I'm just like, whatever. He's just a one-time character that is honestly kind of just... He's just a character that is just nice, and he's big and strong. Like, there's not really much to him, which I guess does leave lots of room for, like, fan interpretations. There probably are fans. Yeah, I imagine there probably are, but they're probably very few. Like, if people were to make tier lists, like, if they had, like, all the characters in Thomas and Friends, and they had to make a tier list of, like, which characters they want in the game, I imagine Hank would be pretty close to the bottom of most people's lists. I know he would for me. Trying to think of anyone else noteworthy. Wait, did they? No. There's still people here at the end of the line. Oh, Dovetail, can you please fix that? Also, can we please make it so that we can change the head code of our engines? Because Thomas has the head code for mineral trains, yet he's pulling a branch line. passenger service, so his lamp should be up there, not down there. Oh dear. Like, outside of like what characters and locations I'd love to see in the game, that's one of the big things I want. I want accurate head codes, please. Question of the day, the Polar Express. You think that'd be cool for a Christmas special? But would that make sense on Sodor? Absolutely not. What type of engine is the Polar Express? What type of engine is the Polar Express? It is a 284 Berkshire type steam locomotive. It looks like an American build. No, Berkshire is the wheel arrangement. No, I want its model. Like, what model is it? Is it this one? It's a Pierre Marquette 1225 locomotive, which is very American. Built in 1941 by the Lima Locomotive Works in Lima, Ohio. I imagine it would be way too big for the British loading gauge. Oh, sorry. Alright, well, at least I'm not on a time limit anymore. That's a relief. Although given how the Polar Express is not a Thomas character, I would be incredibly surprised if it was put into Wonders of Sodor. You're too silly for this time zone. That's one of the great things about you, Asha. You have a great sense of humor. Even if a lot of your jokes do go kind of over my head and I feel really bad about it. The question didn't specify Thomas' character, doesn't it? Do I need to reword it? I can't see the message. Who would I like to see in Wonders of Sodor? Is the Polar Express actually a character, or is it just the name of the service? I've never watched the Polar Express, but from my guess and lack of it having a face, I would assume that it itself is not a character. It's the name of the train. Yes, I understand that, but is the train itself a character? I'm going to guess no. Also, I realized I still have the, yeah, that. I rearranged my office again. Yeah, I think I can, remove that now. Which I'll do in just a moment. Yay! Alright, let me just quickly remove those, because we don't want them anymore. The conductor of the train is played by Tom Hanks. Oh, is he? Ooh! That could be interesting, but the fact that the train itself is not a character, I feel like disqualifies it. I like to think that the question of the day makes it obvious I'm referring to Thomas characters, not other characters. 10 o'clock. $9.50. $9.51. Okay, James. Wait, how many? Why is there 4 parts to running around Knapford for James? Like, why can they not just make it one single thing to do? I really don't understand. It just feels pointless to, like, break it up like this. Come on, James, you gonna move? I just thought, actually, we've got Thomas in his LBSC livery now, which is from The Adventure Begins. Is there any chance we'll get James in his black livery, which he also had in The Adventure Begins? I'm guessing Thomas is being prioritized because Thomas. What about James in his black livery? That would be nice to have as well. Twitch Mobile got tired of your silly self that it prevented you from chatting for a bit. How rude! How rude of Twitch Mobile! Then again, that's just Twitch Mobile being Twitch Mobile. It is really annoying. Literally only useful to have in the corner of the room when I'm, like, cooking something and I want to watch a stream. Not for chatting. Hi Remy, how you doing today? Twitch Mobile hates you, you feel this. Yeah, it hates me too. Hates all of us. Alright, let's get these 4 missions done. Again, they should just be one single mission, not split up into 4 like this. Alright, please change the signal. Please? Please? Pretty please? Pretty please with sugar on top? Pretty please with sugar on top and a drink of lemonade? Pretty please with sugar on top, a drink of lemonade, and ice? Pretty please with sugar on top, a drink of lemonade with ice and bendy straw? Thank you! Wow, it was the bendy straw that changed the signal's mind. Oh dear. Alright, that was just me being impatient. But yeah, I can understand, like, a drink with a bendy straw is infinitely times more tasty than without a bendy straw. Oh.
Seek fluid intake.
Alright, I'll seek fluid intake. I need to scroll up to see this message you've written. You're good, but you're feeling a little rough. Yesterday was a lot. You got moved up the waiting list for, oh my goodness. Hold on, I need to stop on this turntable without overshooting. God, trying to read difficult words and try not to crash is two very different jobs. A rheumatologist? Not worth it. He was a dismissive doctor. I hate those doctors. They're just dismissive. Like, they're supposed to look after you, not dismiss you. And you were there for 3 hours. And the lady who took your bloods was god-awful for it. Jeez. I'm so sorry you had such a rough day yesterday. That is not fair. Hopefully you're feeling a little better now, though. You're on new meds at night now, and you cannot shake the sleepiness. Well, I guess that's probably nice at night, but probably not nice during the day, right? Assuming you're not someone who sleeps during the day. Oh, it's a bone doctor. Okay. Rheumatologist. Rheumatologist. Sounds like a doctor that takes care of rooms. I'm sorry, that was a terrible joke. Well, hopefully in the end things do work out for you, Remy. I really hope so. We don't want dismissive doctors, though. Oh, there's Percy. Yeah, we want good doctors who actually listen to their patients, please. Is that so much to ask for? And of course, Percy's not listening. Yeah, that's another update I would like made to the game. Please, Dovetail Games, if you're listening, please extend the range that engines can hear you. Because I feel like, yeah, Percy should have heard me there. She stabbed you in a non-obvious vein, completely missed. Then put the entire needle in search of another vein. Oh, jeez. I've had blood tests like several times throughout my life to like check things out. And they are miserable even when they go well. It's definitely good at night, but it's the grogginess that you hate. Yeah, I can definitely understand that. Honestly, UK doctors are so hard to deal with. Yes, they're even more hard to deal with when they outright refuse to treat you. Like, I had to get a surgery on my throat, like, several years ago. But the NHS refused to fund me for it because they didn't think I actually needed it. And I was just like, I can barely speak! What do you mean I don't need it? And they're just like, well, we can understand what you're saying, so you clearly don't need it. And I was just like, oh, for fuck's sake. Fine, I'll spend the next 7 years saving up thousands of pounds just to pay for it myself. Oh. So yeah, for like 7 years, I spent just saving every single penny I could. Yeah, that took a lot of time. You get them pretty much monthly. Oh. James, are you gonna move? James, are you gonna move? Okay, thank you. You started out terrified, but now you're fine with it. You don't like it, but you're used to being a pincushion. This lady made you recoil away from her from the pain twice. Yeah, I can definitely understand that. There was a period in my life where I had to have blood tests, like, on the regular, so I've gotten used to them. But they're still a very miserable experience, to be fair. Oh, what? You hate that. Doctors are terrible. James ain't moving. Not right now. There's a signal saying we may not pass. You shall not pass! That's what the signal says. Did I at least get the surgery I needed? Yes, I did. But I had to pay for it myself, which was bloody expensive. But oh well, it's done now, and my voice is... it could be a lot better. But it's a million times better than sounding like an 80-year-old smoker. That's a bit of an exaggeration, but yeah. That's kind of what my voice sounded like before my throat was fixed. Oh dear. Come on, signal, please change. Okay, thank you. You did not know that. Well, now you know that about me. Yeah, it turns out having a lot of tears in your throat really affects how you can speak. Yeah, pretty much, like, all the doctor had to do was just go in, fix the tears in my throat, and that was it. Like, as far as I can tell, that sounds like an incredibly simple procedure, but nope. NHS was like, well, no, we're not paying for that. What do you do in this game? You drive trains around. That's pretty much all you do. There are also, story, like, oh, come on. Come on! Come on! That tiny gap is enough to be like, nope, doesn't count. Look at that! Wait. I was close enough to couple manually, but not close enough to couple automatically? Wow, this game sure does know how to be weird at times, doesn't it? Oh dear. You see me play it. You see me play it, but you never understood it. Right, hold on. In timetable mode, you basically just run the engine services, like, across the island. So from Knapford to Vickerstown, the run around to go to the other side of the train, back to Knapford, back to Vickerstown. Well, that's because Emily just goes back and forth all day, whereas Diesel is a bit more... like, he does some shunting, he heads to Knapford to do some work. Shunting, yeah. But in, like, in story mode, you can actually reenact, like, basically some of the episodes. So, like, Percy's Troublesome Day, you can reenact the events of that in this game. Thomas goes fishing. That's a famous one. Thomas has always wanted to go fishing. One day he gets his chance, but it doesn't turn out quite the way he expected. Yeah, I feel like that one was probably my favorite. And they are releasing new characters in the coming months, which is definitely exciting. So I'm definitely going to be looking out for those. 10 o'clock. $9.50. I wish there was like an option to have like just all of them listed together so that I can just go in sequential order. Okay, let's go with Emily. The only female character in the game so far. We need more female characters, please. Dovetail Games. We've got 6 characters, and only 1 is a girl. I also want some more diesels, please. Oops. Oh, that signal always gets me. Whoa, what? Only boys can like trains, remember? Yeah, obviously. So, if anything, they should remove Emily from the game, because we can't have girls liking trains. Like, no, that's a boy thing, obviously. Just ignore the fact that I grew up, like, watching Thomas on telly and having my mum read the stories to me for bedtime. Like, obviously, I'm the rule breaker here. Ew, girls. Yeah, we don't want girls around here. I'll just see myself out then. Wait, where is it? Yeah, I'll just see myself out. Bye! Alright, but I need to come back. We need to go! We need to go now! You don't get why boys can't play with dolls. Like, no. Play with a big, muscle, half-naked action figure man. Like, all that makes no sense to you. It doesn't make sense to me either. Let boys do what boys want to do and let girls do what girls want to do. Like, I just have this attitude of, if it's not hurting anyone, then why is it a problem? If boys want to wear dresses, let boys wear dresses. If girls want to play with trains, let girls play with trains. This is the way the world should be, at least in my opinion. What's my favorite kind of train? I don't really have a favorite kind of train, really. Like, besides finding heritage railways interesting, for the most part, my interest in trains is limited to just Thomas and Friends. For the most part. Like, having grown up with this series, do not overshoot. Oh no. Oh, okay. I was about to say we are about to derail, but never mind. Mission passed. Oh, we can't see because the freaking menu is in the way. Wait, if I switch to free roam. Yeah, look. Oh no. Oh no. Ah! Oh no! Yeah, that's what would have happened if the game didn't just finish the mission right there. Oops. Yeah, that was extreme. Yep, that's what this game does. Unfortunately, it's very unrealistic with crashes. Which is a shame. Like, I guess that's another thing I would love to see in this game. It's just, you know, the crashes, because crashing is a big part of Thomas and Friends. There's so many episodes where there's like an accident of some kind or a crash. Okay, it puts me in the right spot. But in Wonders of Sodor, there is absolutely none. And the only time we get any form of crash, we just see the engine flying off into the stratosphere. Like, not even like a scripted crash. It's like part of any of the stories. All of the stories are non-crash stories, which is a shame. Yeah, I guess my number one thing I want to see added to this game is like actual crashes that make sense. You know, like GTA style crashes rather than that. Like Emily flying up into space. And I guess besides new characters and new locations, can we please have accurate head codes? Like, ever since I learned what head codes are, it bothers me whenever I see, like in the episodes, when the characters don't have an accurate head code. Especially in the early series where they tried to make it accurate as best they could. But then eventually they were just like, you know what, we can't be bothered with this anymore. Like, it's a very small detail, but I feel like it's the small details that really have the biggest impact. And I can't imagine it would be hard to implement, right? Like, just slightly add the... Oh, jeez! Oh, for fuck's sake. Sorry, I forgot to turn down the break time alarm. Like, basically, you just go on the model, add, like, the 4 lamps, like, where they need to be, and just allow the player to, like, be able to, like, toggle their visibility. Like, I can't imagine that would be that difficult to implement. I mean, I would definitely really appreciate it. I do kind of understand, like, yeah, Thomas's design with the mineral head code is pretty iconic, but, like, why not make it, like, so we can have different head codes? Just let the mineral head code be the default, but then let us change it if we want to, like... Oh, dear. Slightly overshooting here. There, my tender was close enough. All right, thank you. I do truly feel like Wonders of Sodor is a really wonderful game. Like, I'm really happy they've made it. And it's definitely fun. But it does still feel like there is so much more that can be added to make it even more fun. From adding, like, you know, whole new characters, new locations, to just the small details as well. I can't see anyone complaining about that. Right, but as the break time alarm went off very loudly a minute ago, I'm going to go take a quick break and let the ads play while I'm away so they don't interrupt the gameplay. And when I get back, we'll do the next job. So, see you in a bit. Oxygen molecule. That's why I'm imagining, like, scientists. Like, you know when, like, a kid has, like, a pet rock? If that kid grows up to be a scientist, instead of a pet rock, they just have a pet oxygen molecule. Be careful not to breathe him in. Oh dear. Love it though.
Thanks, Carl. I got problems knee deep.
Okay. I think you do have problems knee deep. And also stomach deep. Nice.
There it is.
Oh my god.
Happily. No.
Oh no.
Please, don't
Oh no, I think I just broke his spine! I didn't shake him, I just snapped his spine! What are you talking about? Whoops. Oh, I snapped his spine again.
Still shake the baby.
Oh, you're fine. Oh.
No. Please,
Stop!
shake the baby.
Your spine is too damn weak! Right.
There
I
it
think
is.
I'm just being a bit too rough with it.
Watch for the
Can you
rock.
actually... That was not the right thing I should have done. What the fuck was that? I just went oop and then dived right on in. Well, that's a funny way to die. Oh, that thing. Oh, shit! Oh, no! How am I gonna get him back? Oh my god, he came back! I'm coming! I'm coming! I'm coming, Mario! Oh my god, that was close! Jesus.
You're not taking me, Tilda.
No! Oh, fuck's sakes.
No!
It's really bad once you've been doing this battle for more than an hour. Yeah, I suppose so. Could a worldwide EMP take out Nemesis?
This Spectre was designed to
Yeah, there's
survive
probably a
against
good
more
chance
than
it
that.
could, but could we make one that powerful? Without literally destroying... Wow, that was a good start. Instant knockdown. Well, I'm glad you both enjoy them.
Ready? Go.
Can I do this thing where I just hold... Alright, we're back. Alright. Who's next? 10 o'clock? I really should note down to myself, like, who's next and when. 10 o'clock, Diesel. 10:39, Thomas. 9:59, Emily. Gordon. 10:12. 9:51 Percy. And James 9:59. There. So if I just keep this note to myself, I can see Percy's next. So I go on Percy's menu. His next service is at 10:11. So 10:11 Percy. Take off Percy's first note. Alright, that'll be a lot easier for me. Rather than having to check everyone every stream. So it's going to be James next. Percy, we gonna move? Thank you. Just gonna pull the express backwards. Yeah, look how strong Percy is. Like a little four-wheeled engine moving 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 express coaches. I mean, locomotives are insanely strong, but you gotta admit, this looks very impressive. And he's having no trouble picking up speeds. Down actually. That's where I'm gonna want to stop. Can I get third person, please? Oh, no. Thank you. Stop! Okay, we're fine. There we go. Yeah. All right, James next. Knapford to Vicarstown. This is the long one. So 10:50 will be James's next go. Right, Knapford to Vicarstown. This is the long one. Demon Phantom Shiny Umbreon 8. How you doing today? You've got quite a long username. Oh, excuse me. Can I buy you a Krispy Kreme? No. Sorry, I don't have the money to spare for a Krispy Kreme donut right now. Sleepy but good, I can call you Aaron. Okay, I'll try to remember that. Mood though about feeling sleepy but good though. Okay, I'm sorry. I wish I did have the money to just give out whenever someone needed some. Oh, someone's over there. Oh, there's Percy. Oh, it's Thomas. Alright, let's go. Yeah, this is a time when James should have the express head code. So he should have the lamp there as Zeke does, and he should also have one there. Because we're pulling an express. Can I buy you mayo chicken from McDonald's? No. Sorry. I barely have enough money to feed myself, let alone feed other people. They took your shiny Umbreon Gasm emote a few days ago and you've had it for years. Why did they take it away? Okay. About 10 cents. Well, that's even harder. I'm in the UK. We don't use cents here. We use pence. You're not sure you were using it in a friend's stream and later you noticed it was gone. You think they hate sus emotes. Oh, well if it's sus, then I can understand, because I'm pretty sure that's against Twitch TOS. You'll stop joking. You're gonna stop joking just because I don't use the same currency as you? Oh, I need to slow down. Slow down, please slow down. I think I'll be fine, but still kind of scared. Still coming in quite quick. Please slow down. I'm doing 100% brake, and I have been ever since I realized. Oh my god, is this actually going to be like a perfect stop? Not quite, but wow, that was so close to perfect from like... If I had realized probably just a second or two later, I probably would have overshot. Wow. I'm impressed. The thing is, they approve the emotes and then decide they're not okay. Do they though? whenever I upload a new emote, it's available right away. It doesn't say it needs to be approved or anything. Do they? I don't think so. No, I don't think so. Oh, I am eligible to add emotes without waiting for Twitch to approve them. Huh. Interesting. Is that maybe because I'm in good standing with, like, the emotes I upload? Well, nothing I upload is sus. Like, it's mostly just, like, emotes of my face, or like Gildan and Silence's face from Horizon, or Buddy, so yeah, they're all very much appropriate. If the name is like sus or the file name, they'll flag it for approval. Interesting. It's crazy since they approved them originally. Well, maybe because, like, you know, the TOS just does... The TOS does change over time, so if things become against TOS, maybe that's why it got removed. Like, it complied at first, but not anymore. Yeah, at least it's on Discord. Well, at least that's a thing for you. Right. Oh! Hello, Gordon! Wow, just turn around and Gordon's thundering past at top speed. Oh dear. I think that's the second time I've got kind of jump scared by Gordon while playing as James. I feel like I'm actually getting quite a good amount of highlight material for this stream. Normally Wonders of Sodor doesn't really give me all that much highlight material, and now I'm getting a bunch in one single stream. It's too far away. Oh yeah, I can close this page of my emotes now. I don't need that anymore. I just thought, with Thomas now having his LBSC livery as an option in timetable mode, I wonder if it reflects in like story mode. That could be interesting, even if it is kind of lore breaking. I don't know, maybe after this run with James, maybe I'll switch to do like Thomas Goes Fishing again, just for the fun of it, to see if I can go with LBSC livery Thomas in it. Yeah, of course I think of that like pretty close to the start of a pretty long journey. It's just like me to do that, isn't it? Doesn't look like anyone's getting on or off here, though. Unless these people coming along now are trying to get on the train. No. Must be waiting for someone else. Oh, this never gets old. Oh yeah, with Henry and Toby coming to the game, I'm gonna be able to do this with them. Okay, now I'm gonna have to make like a tier list of what characters I want to see from this angle. Hi Dandy, how you doing today? That was James's impression of un. How convenient that he did the triple whistle with that. Thomas, can you derail from the track? Yes, you can, but it's arguably not as exciting as you might think it is. Because if you do become derailed, the engine, the rolling stock you're pulling, they all just go flying into the sky. So besides it being like crazy in that way, there's not really much to see, honestly. Can you speed up and hit things? Yeah, of course. Of course you can, but you're most likely gonna derail if you do that. And you'll just go flying into the stratosphere. You see. I would show it to you, but I'm currently on a mission, so I can't. And there's nothing even to crash into because the line is just completely clear for me. Oh well. I guess I could try and derail by going too fast, but that's going to be pretty hard on the main line. Go too fast down this hill. Go faster. If I do, I'll overshoot the platform. I don't want to do that. Then I won't even derail. I will just simply be like, oh, mission failed. Try again. A sheep or a cow or something. I can't. There aren't any on the line. Well, I'm pretty sure there was a story scenario where there was cows on the line. I don't know if the game would have let me hit them if I tried, though. Come on, for once choose chaos. I would love to. I'm just not in a position where I can. I chose chaos like half an hour ago when I was like, Emily is about to derail. I finished the mission, but the game does give me the option to just continue on free roam anyway, so I'll just click it and Emily flew into space. Excuse me. So yeah, I would love to choose chaos. I'm just not in a position where I can. Aww, I know, it's not fair, is it? Of course we're having this discussion on the mission where it's pretty much impossible to choose chaos. We need like, one of the shunting missions. Or runaround missions, but no, of course I'm on a mainline mission, so I can't do that. I'm not even halfway there yet. I'm like a third of the way there. I feel bad. I suppose if you want to see like what the crashes are like in this game, you could probably go on YouTube and just look up Thomas Wonders of Sodor crashes, and I'm sure people have put up plenty of montages of like them crashing. Heck, I've posted a few highlights of myself crashing as well. I could try and find that highlight where I derailed for like probably the first time. I need to also drive at the same time as looking it up. 2.4 kilometers, that's fine. Highlights. Highlights Wonders of Sodor. Where is it? Wait, where's the video of Gordon derailing? Is it not in here? Oh no, it is in here. Right, yeah, you want to see what a derailment looks like. This is what it looks like. Yeah, that's one of my highlights, so yeah. Shameless self-plug, I suppose. That last station and Kronk are pretty close together. Is the discuss tag redeem being removed? I think it's been removed for probably a few months now. At least I think it's been removed. No. This one. Nope, I'm not seeing it. Nope, I think I've removed it, and I think it's been gone for a few months now. I guess that's the problem with having so many redeems, is when you want to add something new, you have to delete something old to make room. No, you love that British meme. Yeah, I do too, but like when I do like remove old redeems, I tend to remove the ones that haven't been used very often or that haven't that don't really fit in like lots of different scenarios. Like the sad trombone can fit in so many different like times, but the disgusting one is excuse me a second. Oh, doctor's texting me about an appointment I have tomorrow. Promise I never remove the Reggie Rock redeem, because that's your only cue. Yeah, that one's very unlikely to get removed. Oh my god, I'm late! Oh my god, I'm 23 seconds late. Oops, sorry passengers, I was talking to people on the internet. Even though you've probably never heard of the internet yet. Because it feels like Thomas and Friends very much takes place, like, definitely before the internet age. Yeah, the Reggie Rock redeem is one that is used fairly often, so that's probably quite low on my list of redeems that I'd remove. Relax, it's not an hour. Fair, but when I've got less than a minute to get to Kildane, it makes a big difference. I think I'm fine though. Still, I've got 45 seconds. Well, I guess 45 seconds and maybe a minute, because it seems like the game does have a little bit of leeway for you being late, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's like a minute late counts as a mission failed. Hello, Emily. Oh, I'm slightly overshooting. Nope, we're fine. Emily! She can't hear that. Also, Emily's buffer beam makes it quite difficult to look at her face from a very low angle. It keeps like teleporting me away. Let me fit between your... I can't do it! No, it's not letting me. Oh dear. Well, oh. At least I can do it. At least I can do it with James pretty easily. There we go. Okay. Hi, Emily. I'm on to Kelsford. Seven kilometers. This is the long one. from one station to another. It depends on the station. Some of them are like half a kilometer away from each other. Or like Kelsthorpe and wherever it was I just was, they're 7 kilometers apart. So it really varies. So with this one we can reach full speed, no problem. As long as the signal doesn't appear out of nowhere, being like, oh, slow down! And I'm going at like top speed and there's no way I can stop in time. Yeah, if that next signal was red, I would have been screwed. That one's a bit more of a fair distance. So if I needed to stop, I probably could have stopped in time. Oh. I was about to say maybe 131 is James's top speed, but no. Oh, no, he's going faster still. $134. 136, 137, 136, 135. Okay, I think we're on a slight hill here, so yeah, we're slowing down. Speaking of slowing down, I should probably let myself slow down a bit. I guess my top speed with James, like my top speed record is 137. I'm so glad the game just lets me whistle whenever I want. And isn't like, oh, you whistled at a bad time. You failed. Nope, I can just blast my whistle as much as I like. Oh no, I need to slow down! Oh, I'm so overshooting. Slow down! Oh no, actually, I'm really... Wow. Okay, I think I must be on a hill or something. I must be fighting up to go uphill, because I slowed down way faster. And this may be on the last time I was going downhill, so it made it harder to slow down. Thomas, you're gonna get derailed. This isn't Thomas, it's James. There we go. Oh, a lot of people are getting off here. There's going to be at least 4 more missions before Thomas makes another appearance. Unless maybe I just skip just straight to Thomas because LBSC livery. I mean, I can do that if I would like to. I don't have to do these in order. I am actually really ahead of schedule. I got over 2.5 minutes to wait. Clicking around on Discord now. I see my own Gone Live notification. I see my Blue Sky notification for me going live. Not much else right now. I didn't post any memes in the memes channels yesterday because I was a bit... I was in a bit of a mood. Because I got some kind of annoying emails yesterday with some pretty bad news. I was like, oh, I don't want to deal with this. So I was just in a bit of a bad mood all day yesterday. And it didn't help that I had just had 2 very moody days because it was that time of the month. And it was one of those I was just very moody the entire time. Oh dear. But yeah, I can delete my notes about the Dovetail Games Direct. Because that's been and gone. Yeah, I can't deny, I was feeling kind of underwhelmed by the Dovetail Games Direct. Because besides LBSC Livery Thomas, the only actual new thing we got to see was silhouettes of what is very obviously, well, at least it feels obvious, Henry and Toby. Unless Dovetail Games is being sneaky and they're a red herring. A red herring, I'm not sure that's the right term, but like maybe they're meant to make us think it's Henry and Toby, but it's actually gonna be others. I mean, who else has that shape? Like in this, who else has that shape on the left besides Henry? And then on the right, it's Toby. Like it, well, to me it feels very clear, unless they somehow pull a real bait and switch and it's actually Flora, who I imagine is very low on people's wish list for Wonders of Sodor, but I'd be very surprised if it's not Henry and Toby. Car going by outside. I do apologize if you could hear that. More people getting off here. I think it might be Vickerstown next. Oh. Hi, Lucky. How you doing today? Is there... I haven't memorized the main... I haven't memorized the entire map of Sodor. How's life for me? Oh, you know, I'm just chugging along. Pretty much. And you know what? You too. Are you playing this game as well? That would make a change, besides you shiny hunting. No, you're not playing it. Shame. Hi, Binary Slash. How you doing today? This is actually a game? Yeah, I know. I'm just as surprised as you are that this is actually a genuine game. And I'm very happy it is. Yeah, I never expected to be playing this game on stream, let alone playing it regularly. I would have thought if they made it like a Thomas game like this, it would have been like, you know, aimed for like a very young audience and probably been like, oh no, Thomas is lost. Should he head left or should he head right? Like, you know, Dora the Explorer level puzzles, but no. It's basically Train Sim World, but in the world of Thomas. Tried an autistic social group. Oh. Social event last Friday. Sorry, I'm trying to keep an eye on the time as well as reading at the same time. It's not going to work. Right, let's go. Right, now I can read. In hopes to meet a special female friend, but it wasn't really what you were looking for, so reached out and applied to a different group to try. Well, if that's what you want to do, then go for it. I wish you luck. Me saying this game is actually good. It is good. There's definitely a lot of places where they could improve the game, but ignoring that, it is still a nice fun game just to chill out and play. Admittedly, it's kind of repetitive, but it's still kind of just nice to just drive along with like the faces of Thomas and that on the characters. And for them to actually look like how they do in the show. Rather than being like, I don't know, all engines go, where they're all very cartoony to the extreme. Which I'm very relieved this game is not. Vickerstown, this is the last stop on this run. What's the time? Nearly 3 o'clock. For the most part on these runs along the main line that the signals are pretty much always in my favor. I can't think of any time they've been against me while on the main line. greatly appreciate it. Especially since sometimes they appear with such short notice that if I'm going top speed, there's absolutely no hope. You could finally see the light at the end of this long dark tunnel you've been going through in life. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Game audio is a bit loud, by the way. I imagine it probably is when I'm in the tunnel, especially. Though as far as I can tell, it seems like it's a decent volume outside of the tunnel. So it does feel like the game is a bit excessively loud in the tunnel because I'm forced to be in first-person mode. Nah, it's still a bit loud. Are you sure? How many times have I turned it down? I'm gonna go down to mute at this rate. Now it sounds very quiet to me. And it looks like in the corner. Oh my god, I'm going too fast! Great. Oh dear. Alright, low checkpoints. Ay. Well, at least they've added the continue from checkpoint, which is a big relief. Because if I had to start all the way back from Knapford, that would have been a nightmare. I'd be like, screw this, end of stream, bye. Although I do still have to do this 7.5 kilometer run. Oh dear. Alright. Gotta pay attention, no? I feel partially to blame for that. Well, I'm the one at the controls, so I feel like if anyone should be blamed, it's me for not paying attention. Well, I guess if you're like a passenger in a car and you're saying things that are taking the driver's mind off the roads, then I guess that could be blamed on the passenger rather than the driver. Get some shiny hunting done, heading out again a bit later to reclaim a nearby mare ship on Atlas Earth. Buses will be rowed. Okay, no problem. Thanks for the lurk, and thanks for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. Good luck with the reclaiming of the mare ship. You're also going to buff a mare ship right next to it too. Huh. Okay then, good luck with that as well. Thanks, this other player won't be catching up to you anytime soon. Hopefully not. You never know. They could suddenly come out of nowhere with something really powerful and then you'll be the one having to catch up. I guess that's the thing with gaming, especially in like multiplayer games. Sometimes other players might pull out something that leaves you trailing far behind. Although in my experience, that's often because of hackers, like multiplayer Minecraft or Mario Kart. Like, they just start pulling out, like, spamming blue shells and red shells everywhere. Yeah, I remember that, playing like Mario Kart Wii Online and joining a lobby and there's just someone hacking and immediately winning the race and it's just like, oh fuck that. It was fun and interesting to begin with, but then it does start to get quite old. Minecraft server has a new map starting on September 12th, and you're still down to your last 10 safari targets, last 5 fled. Yeah, you've updated me on that like 5 times about the 5 safari fleas. Safari fleas? That sounds like it means something else. You remember that in Mario Kart Wii Online? Race not even begun. Yeah, they would already be spamming everything and the race hasn't even started yet. Sometimes zooming off during the countdown. Exactly. Oh my god, I need to slow down again. Oh my god, please tell me I'm not gonna do this again! Oh, can I stop in time? This is gonna be tight! Okay, yeah, I think I've got it. Okay, I'm fine, I'm fine. Okay, I'm guessing it was just that one time that I struggled to stop. I was probably on a hill, like rolling down hills, so maybe that's why James took so long to stop. Yeah, I went from like 120 down to 15 with... Oh, the signal's changed. I'm so focused on stopping that I didn't even realize the signal had changed. Right, now we pull in the station, not at top speed, and we'll be done. You've reached the destination. Mind the gap between the train and the platform. Please mind the gap when alighting at this station. I don't think I've ever heard the announcer say that before. Just mind the gap between the train and the platform. Oh, lock the doors. Yay! Finally finished. Took me long enough. Right, screw the lineup. I'm gonna do Thomas. I'm gonna finish off the stream with, yeah, that's perfect. A run from Farquhar to Knapford with Thomas in his LBSC livery. Oh, no, not Percy. Thomas. Oh. It's actually a good time for a break. After this, it'll be 11 o'clock. Thomas again. Here we go. The metro said that on the Tyne and Ware metros. Huh. I've never been on the metro before, so that's probably why I've never heard it. For real, lurking now. And I'll also be lurking while I go and take a quick break and let the ads play while I'm away so they don't interrupt the gameplay. And when I get back, we'll finish off the stream with a run from Farquhar to Knapford with Thomas in his LBSC livery. So yeah, see you in a bit.
No!
There we go.
They're really using a tall neck?
2.
You have to stop Azera reaching Meridian.
Yeah, not just 1, but 2. Wait. There. 2 tall necks, Tommy. 2! 2! 2! 2! Boink. I'm sorry.
Are you evacuating civilians from the settlements by the border?
To where?
Right. Ooh! Oh, I hit Bowser with a green shell. Nice. Right after I thought I missed Donkey Kong. I think I was aiming for initially.
Oh, I hate Bowser.
Mole. Ooh, that was close.
I'm going to die.
I'm sorry.
Water would be nice.
Indeed, it would be nice. Thank you very much. Oh! Uh-oh.
Open the
Well then. That was a very happy death,
Sodor.
I suppose.
Mess up.
Thank you.
With Laundra gone, I could poke around the burning shores for a bit. Or I could head for Fleet's End and get back with Seika.
Can I get on, buddy, please? Aloy, are you okay? Aloy's learning how to tap dance somebody's back for some reason. What? What is she doing? Boing, 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 boing. Boing. Alright. Okay, can I? Thank you! Finally.
And that's not even your most important feat, as far as I'm concerned.
Oh no, definitely not. I got my
Thank
tap
you
dancing
For
skills.
returning our lost brothers and sisters.
There we go. Ah! No! No! God! Whew. I thought I was in the clear, but then that Tolnek gave me a heart attack. Jeez. Oh, that didn't work. Okay, we're fine, don't panic. Oh. No! No! What the hell? What the hell happened to the nunchuck? What the fuck happened? No! I'm just gonna unplug it. Plug it back in. What the hell, game? That wasn't fair. Well, it still counts as a death. Yep, that's Beyblade. All the cars just play Beyblade all over the place. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to get one of them now. Oh my god, the plane! Ah! Oh my god, look at the plane go! Alright, I'm back. Alright. Alright, final run of the day with Thomas in his LBSC livery. Get some good screenshot material for thumbnails. Yeah, I'm literally just here spamming the screenshot button. Alright, that should be plenty. Okay, last run of the day. Should I block any incoming raids? Because it always feels really awkward when someone raids and I'm very close to finishing for the day. Cows and pigs playing football again. That speed limit warning to the left of the screen is kind of freaking out over there. There we go. Oh, wrong side. God, I'm gonna have so many screenshots to filter through to choose. Oh my god, I never opened the door. Oops. Oh, I'm just being dumb. Please excuse me. Then again, how was I any different from usual? Also, the camera keeps getting pushed around by the people on the platform. And go. Right, 1.4 kilometers. gonna overshoot a little bit. Or not. Ignore me. I clearly don't know what I'm talking about. Go again. Still feels really weird seeing Thomas in his LBSC livery. I know I've said that like probably 10 trillion times today. I guess I've gotten so used to the 6 characters as I knew them that it feels very strange to have someone who's not one of them. Even though Thomas is still Thomas, just with a different livery, but you know what I mean. As I shuffle around in my chair, trying to get comfortable. Oops. I keep trying to make him whistle and I press the wrong button. I don't know why I'm so like fixated on trying to get the perfect screenshot for a thumbnail. The thumbnail's not that important. Well, I guess I'm also just admiring Thomas's new livery. Or old livery. Yeah, it won't let me in the cab this way, will it? Nope. What if it will close my doors if I start moving? Only one way to find out, eh, Thomas? Find out in 27 seconds. I imagine my doors most likely will close. Yep, of course. I mean, the coach's closed his door. The coach's doors close, so of course, why wouldn't my own doors close? Although I can reopen them, even though they say locked. Yeah, they don't really seem that locked, do they? Peekaboo! Probably didn't scare any of the people, because they probably heard me coming anyway. Probably be slowing down now that I realize how close we are to the station, even though I'm plenty far enough away that I can slow down in time. I don't have a big heavy train with momentum I need to kill. Overshoot though, regardless. But it's fine. Notification on Discord. Ashigod's not going live today. He'll be streaming a lot this weekend for Pokemon World's content and fun. See you tomorrow. Interesting. Well, I guess since I brought him up, give him a shout out, because why not? He was last doing some shiny hunting on Platinum. I know he was shiny hunting Shaman, although I don't know if he caught it though. Yeah, if you're interested in some Pokemon Worlds content, feel free to go check out Oshagod this weekend. Although not today, apparently. What day is it? It's Wednesday. The calendar in my head is kind of screwed up because I did my Wednesday stuff yesterday. So my brain is here thinking it's Thursday, but no, it's Wednesday. I don't normally stream on a Wednesday. Okay, Knapford is our last stop. And then I'll call it a day and I'll find someone else to raid out to. Maybe there'll be some other people playing Wonders of Sodor since this update has happened. Although we don't actually have a date for when Henry is going to be released. We only have arriving this winter, so we don't know when exactly that's going to be. Just winter. So I'm thinking probably maybe around November, December time, most likely. And then what exactly did it say for Toby? It said early 2027. I guess early... Wait, no, this isn't the signal. At least not the one I want to stop at. So I guess, like, breaking up the year into, like, early, middle, and late. It'll be 4 months, 4 months, 4 months. So I guess January, February, March, or April we'll get Toby. Oh, there's Emily heading out. Although I think she's just doing a run around. Hey Emily, I'm green too now! Or should I say I was? But she can't hear me. Oh dear. Typical. Here we are at Knapford. Everyone off because this is the final stop. And of course not, the train's gonna stay pretty much full. There we go, we're done. Yay! Alright. So with that, I guess I am done for today. Because, yeah, I'm gonna finish off here. Yeah, it's definitely fun driving around with Thomas in his LBSC livery. And I hope to soon be driving around with Henry, and then later on Toby. So, yeah. And with that, I am done for today.